Welcome and thank you so much for joining me. So we are going to be looking at volume today and volume in terms of a problem. So it's what I mean by a problem is that we are missing a side. It's an x value, so that is what we have to find. So to do that, we need to think about what is the rule for us to get the volume. Well, if we're thinking about a rectangular prism or any prism, we always think about the area of the base times the height. So if we've got the base here, it is length times width, that's the base, times height. Yeah, and that will tell me the volume. So first thing we need to do is always think about our equation and write it down, and then we need to fill in the information. So let's have a go. Well, straight away I can see that length is 12. I can also see that our width is 5. Height we don't know, but it's been given the value of x. So I'll give it the value of x. And that equals 360. So the next thing that I need to do is try and simplify it. So I can simplify this side because I know 5 times 12 is 60. So I can go 60x, which is the same as 60 times x. But when we've got a letter and a number, we put them together. Equals 360. Now, with the equal sign, we need to think about it's like a balancing beam. Whatever we do to one side, we must do to the other. So I would like to get x by itself. So how do I get x by itself? Well, it's timesing by 60. So the opposite of times is divide. So I will divide it by 60. Whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other. So I will divide this side by 60. And that gives me 60x divided by 60, and that just gives me x equals 360 divided by 60 equals 6. So that tells me that my height is 6 millimeters. Let's move on to this one over here. Now I've got a triangular prism. Now again, it comes back to the same understanding, is that we are looking at the base. What's the area of the base times the length or the height? So if I'm thinking about a triangular prism, I'm going, okay, well, what is the base? I know I've got base times length or times height. It's up to you what one you use. I show you different wording on each one. So then I'm going, okay, well, what is the base worth? The base is worth 8 times 7. 8 times 7 is 56. So then I know, okay, well, I've got 56. Length has been given as x. And I've got 308 equals 308, which is the volume. So when we've got times x, we don't need to have the times there, we can just have x straight next to it. So all the question's asking is, if I've got 56, how many 56 are in 308? So we can divide, or we can just skip count. So if you've got a calculator, that's fine. You can go 308 divided by 56, and you grab it out. So 308 divided by 56, and that equals 5.5. Sorry, because I divided both sides by 56, and that gives me x by itself, and it equals 5.5. So x is 5.5. Must put centimeters there because we always need to have our units. If you need any extra help with understanding how to find the volume in a problem in terms of having a missing value, feel free to get back to me and I'll make another video just for you.